All right, we're gonna get started in a little bit, but let me just get everything situated first. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. I'm hype about this. I'm hype about this. Who's ready for it? Obviously, I am. Obviously, I am. Things are looking spicy right now. They're looking super spicy. Oh man. It's always great to see things that are absolutely exploding, you know what I mean? And to know that you had some form of being right there. But let's see things continue to move. That's what I want to see. But good morning to everybody. Make sure you guys check out the link in the chat. I just posted a link in the chat for Margex if you guys want to trade with Margex. Um, but yeah, let me just add everything I need to add because, like I said, I tried. I tried. Um, go live. I don't think I've posted a regular video on Rumble lately. I've been kind of busy and I didn't have my computer, so I didn't have access to the videos that were here. But I apologize for anybody that's on Rumble right now and you haven't really seen any regular videos from me. But I have been live on there every day that I have been live here. So um, I appreciate you guys for being here. We got 98 people that are here on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Um, and yeah, let's go ahead and add that. And let's post this, save. And then we will also add this. Sorry, just trying to update some things. Every morning I always start with this. We have 26 people that are here on X. Guys, make sure you hit that like button and check out the link to Margex down below. But Jasmy coin is looking absolutely amazing. It's on fire. It's up to not only up to 1 cent, but also approaching 1.1 cents. Like that's how big this has been moving, right? Instead of just looking at 60% of a penny or 50% of a penny. Like not only did it go from 50% of a penny to doubling to 1 cent, now even adding on another 10% of a penny is absolutely phenomenal. Currently sitting at a $541 million market cap with $607 million worth of volume. Volume to market cap ratio of 115%. This is insane. The movement has been absolutely amazing, and I love to see it because it's a position that I've been holding for a while, holding since 40% of a penny. And even as it started to fall, I still believed in exactly where it's going to go. And I know a lot of people are very hype about this. Now, you can do whatever you want with your position. I'm not going to tell you to hold it. I'm not going to tell you to diamond hand it. I'm not going to tell you to do all that. I expect you guys to make the right decision for you. But Jasmy Coin, I mean, it's still just a glimpse of what Jasmy Coin has to come. So uh, we've been waiting patiently for Jasmy to move. Absolutely. We've been waiting and now it's finally here up 36% again. And, seeing it up to a $500 million market cap. That's putting it at 122, still not in the top 100, but putting it at 122 on the list for cryptocurrencies by market cap. So it's approaching the top 100 very, very quickly. And yeah, it's definitely printing quite a bit. If we're going to look at the entire supply, again, 98% of the entire supply is out there. You're not going to see any type of dilution that goes into it. And if there's going to be any type of drop, any type of pullback, it will be based off of people that are maybe taking some of their investments, maybe initial investment or the whole thing. It's not a bad thing to take profit in by any means. But, you understand that I believe that this is going to be worth a lot more than where it is right now. Now, while I look at my position, my assets, my overall Coinbase balance, let me see if I could put this to dark mode because I know I did have it in dark mode before, and it always goes back. It always reverts back. All right. So I have $45,490 for my overall portfolio, and you're seeing that Jasmy coin is approaching the levels of XRP, up $6,281 right now, approaching the ability to not only double my investment but also triple my investment there. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Pat Murphy's always coming here with some stuff there. Tries to create a little bit of panic. Mom to the max. I'm not sure. What are you talking about? I'm not sure. I feel like you just hit like um, copy and paste every day. It's sad how Binance scared a lot of investors out of Jasmine. Shame on Binance. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Jasmine platform, a project designed to allow people to control their own personal data in a data locker and share that data with companies that are willing to pay for it. Can't wait for it's a data project. Is that what people are asking? You see more in that data sector. I can't wait for the FOMO buyers to come into Jasmy. Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing a glimpse of it, right? We're already seeing a glimpse of it up to a 1.1. And I wouldn't be surprised if this finds a way to get to two, finds a way to get to a $1 billion market cap. Uh, did you happen to talk about Lucky's big burn? I didn't talk about Lucky's big burn, but I did receive a message saying that they did a large burn. I just haven't talked about it yet. I'll probably have time to mention it today. Let me just add this. Uh, Yeah, I'll take a look at it and mention that today. I do appreciate you bringing that up because that reminded me of it. Guys, we have 236 people that are here. Make sure you take the time to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new. But if you can, just hit the like button. It does help out with the channel. It helps out with growth. Also, if you're on X, thank you for watching first of all, and second of all, make sure you hit the like button, the little heart that's down there. I don't know how many people we have here. Looks like we have 16 people that are here so far. So again, thank you for being here. On Rumble, let's see how many people we have over there. Looks like we have 3 people that are watching right now. So thank you, people on Rumble as well. Uh, Simon, I see your message, and I'm waiting for the text to speech to read it because text to speech is always great just to be able to have that out there. I'm confused about how that's worth a lot. I mean, data is worth a hell of a lot. If you look at the in one Internet of Things sector, and understand how much that's worth, understand data in general, absolutely, it's worth a lot. And to see any cryptocurrency have any type of takeover within that industry, it's definitely worth quite a bit. And then also, what people are willing to spend on it and what they see the worth of that position, if it has any type of popularity behind it, which Jasmy Coin does. It typically sees a very, very high volume to market cap ratio. So, yeah. Why is it taking so long to read this message?
Simon Kenneford donated £4.99 through Super Chat. In your opinion, how far can Jasmy go in the next month?
So how far can it go? I mean, it can go very far, but it's just about, how far it is going to go, right? That's the issue. There's a big difference, big distinction, especially when you don't know exactly where the overall crypto market's going to go, because typically Jasmy will follow either Bitcoin or Ethereum. So if Ethereum's moving, Jasmy's moving. If Bitcoin's moving, Jasmy's moving. That's just how that goes, which is really cool because you don't typically see that in a lot of plays. And I guess it has that tie being the Japan's Bitcoin, basically. and that's how it has that tie. But then you also have an Ethereum network token, and the things that they are creating there. So how high or how far can Jasmy go within the next month? I would be pushing for it to approach $1 billion, but you never really know exactly how far that's truly going to go before you see a retracement. I would imagine we're going to see a retracement at some point. We did see a little bit of a retracement, and I thought that was it. I thought we were going to see this retracement at 95. No way did I think it was going to level out and absolutely skyrocket up above 1 cent. And it's great to see that. But we are going to see a retracement at some point. And unless it finds a way to start to kind of adopt the Solana like movement to where, or Caspa like movement, where it's like we're going up and we're going to retrace a little, we're going to trace a lot, and it's like, no, we're not, and absolutely skyrockets from there and goes to ridiculously high levels. That's what you could see, but again, it's all speculative. We almost have 300 people here. We do have 100 likes, so thank you for hitting the like button. I would love to get to about 150. I understand, Jasmy, you need to understand Japanese way of doing things. Jasmy is the best future crypto asset by lots. Do you think? Oops, sorry, I missed where I was. Wow, I was way behind. This is just the beginning for Jasmy, and Bitcoin goes to 55K. Jasmy will reach 5 cents. Those who held during the bearish market will be rewarded. What's a legit bull price prediction for Jasmy coin? My bullish price prediction for Jasmy coin in this year, and I hope it surpasses it, would be 20 cents. That would be my bullish prediction point. Obviously, I want to see it go a lot further than that, but that's where I believe that it will, like 100% for, or very strong, but let's not say 100%. Let's say 90% sure that it's going to get there, right? That's where I'm looking at it for right now. However, you could see a lot further than that. And for me, again, 20 cents is that level for me. It got very quiet in here. And I think it's because the air shut off. But it's like I can go from not really being able to hear my voice, my own voice in my head, to now hearing it. I don't know. It's weird. What's going on with Jasmy by making the price pump? I mean, I think it's hovering around a lot of popularity behind Japanese coins and what Japan is doing. So I believe it was something around this, Japan seeking to allow certain VCs to invest directly in crypto and Web3 startups, which really brought to everyone's attention, I believe, if I refresh this, or not refresh this, duplicate it, and I go and look up Monocoin, that should also be moving. So yeah, that's up 8% as well. Not as much as Jasmy, but definitely up quite a bit. This is at a $25 million market cap, but Jasmy coin definitely is like Japan's. They say that this is like Japan's Bitcoin, right? But then this is more known for that, and it's at a higher market cap, and I would say this is probably more likely that. So Japan coins are moving. Yeah, nearly doubled its market cap in 2 days since Japan news. Anybody could help me with a realistic prediction for Jasmy this bull run. Grok burned 300 million tokens as well. By the way, I didn't know that. 300 million tokens. That's fantastic. They have 6.9 billion. So yeah, are we seeing movement in Grok then? I'll have to check that out in a couple of minutes. Good morning, Matt. We kept telling them about Jasmy. Yeah, I mean, we told them. We tried to tell you. When the volume is bigger than the market cap, crazy for Jasmy only starting. Let's not forget the lockup and halving. Gonna be crazy. I agree with you. Congratulations to those who bought in early, fam. On the road to $2 now. What's your average cost price for Jasmy? It's 40% of a penny. Been up all night. Here on the West Coast, I dumped my 100K Jasmy, regret it now, but I still do have 25K Jasmy, gonna buy more this week. I always suggest that if you make a move and let's say you did make money from Jasmy coin, you dumped the 100K, um, it like you may have felt like you made a mistake, and I know how that feeling is. I try if I make that mistake, I try to completely forget about it and not get back into the position. Like I leave it go. That's the way that I look at it, and I know it may be tough to look at it that way because you want to be a part of what this is. You want to be a part of how far we believe it's going to go. But the problem is that you may not be as positive as everybody else. So while everybody else feels great about things, while everybody else feels like no matter where this goes in this 1 cent range or 90% of a penny or whatever range, we're profitable, right? And some other people that may get back in a little bit later might not be as profitable, and it doesn't feel as energetic, or you don't feel as energetic compared to everybody else that's so bullish and so hype. And I know how that feels. You want to be a part of it, but even though we believe that this is going to go a lot further, you just have to think more long term. So, uh, make whatever move you believe you can make. Know that there should be a retracement. I'm not going to say there will be because we could see a Solana or Caspa like moment and this just absolutely skyrockets to a ridiculous level and doesn't really retrace at all. Um, uh, but I believe we should see some form of a retracement, whether it comes later on at like 1.5 cents or 2 cents, then that's where it is. But I believe we will see something at some point, some form of a retracement. I sold at 1.3. You sold at 1.3. I think it will do a drop. You sold at 1.3, like 1.3 cents. Yeah, are you still buying Jasmy or have you stopped? I stopped at a million. So I had a million at 40% of a penny and I stopped buying Jasmy. So right now, if you needed to know how much I am up, I'm up about $6,000, $6,281 right now on Jasmy. Which again, I invested $4,000, got a million, and now it's sitting at 10,000 or 11,000. So it's great. What's your price estimate? I just said that's the special in data privacy too. Can I buy now? You could if you want to. It's just you're taking a little bit of a risk as things are jumping by 30 plus, almost 40%, right? When do you take your first Jasmy profit, Matt? I'm not 100% sure. I just closed down my computer, so I don't have the file up. But I'm not 100% sure right now. I would have to go into my exit strategy spreadsheet, and I think you know what? It's not letting me. It's not letting me go in here. I have to log into 365, Microsoft 365. Why? Don't tell me to log in. Come on, man. I don't want to. It's not even the right thing. What is even going on right now? So I don't know. I would have to log in, and I think I don't even know my password or anything, which is crazy because then like if this is dumb. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it, but it's dumb. Um, so I don't know my password. Not correct. Not correct. Not correct. All right, let's check it out. Give me a second. I think I should be able to. There we go, Jasmy. So it looks like my first selling point for my initial investment plus a little bit of profit is 5 cents. That's my first selling point, which I would have $50,000. I would take just $5,000 out of it, which would be 100,000 Jasmy coin. So that's just to take my initial investment. I know I could take a lot more, But I don't know if I will truly need a lot more then. Now, if I see the opportunity, like if I see the opportunity to take everything that I have as an investment or a lot of things that I have as investments and, pay off the things that I need, that I want and need to pay off, I will absolutely do that. Which will give me less of the gains in the end. But the ultimate goal in life is to have a house that's paid off, your cars that are paid off, your student loans that are gone, and just all bills being maybe just taxes and standard things and random things that you want. That being said, it all depends on exactly where I am, but I believe Jasmy coin at a level of 5 cents is my first level. Then 10 cents will be my second level, which I will take another 100,000. And then I believe 20 cents will be another level where I take another like 20,000. Or sorry, 100,000, but $20,000. And then my first level to take a larger amount would be 50 cents, and then 70 cents, and then $1, and then hopefully it gets to a level of $2, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I have the opportunity as it does approach these levels to become a Jasmy millionaire, but I'm not 100% 100% there because it depends, right? It depends on exactly what I want to get out of it because I can get a lot out of other plays as well, and if I can literally just take Jasmy and pay off my mortgage with it, then that'll be fantastic. Jasmy will smash 1 cent. Definitely see it at 40 to 50 cents. Now, if it continues like this, what are we seeing? Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I agree. We have 390 people here. I would love to get to 250 likes. That would be amazing. So definitely hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me scroll all the way down and get to the comments. I'm skipping a lot, so I apologize. Sell nothing until after the halving. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to reach that level until we get to those points. If not, a little bit after, or well after. Side topic, but what happened to Elmo? I don't know. They lost focus and they focused on MMA, which is dumb in my opinion. But whatever. It's their project. I tried to tell them what they should do, and they basically just said "f you," and we're not going to listen to you. So I'm like, okay, I know about popularity. I know if you stop burning, if you stop implementing these burns on exchanges, it takes away the whole concept that I was excited about and a lot of other people were excited about. But okay, go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Um, when it's all said and done, Jasmy will at least be $10, fam. $10? That would be amazing. I don't even know if I should have a forever token strategy. So from what I'm seeing here on my list, let me bring up my exit plan spreadsheet. So we're approaching these levels. So if you guys want an exit plan spreadsheet, feel free to check out my Patreon. That link is in the description. Also, you can check out Margex if you guys want to start trading on Margex, but you can't trade Jasmy on Margex unless they decide to add it, which I would be ecstatic. I should reach out to them and say, hey, add Jasmy coin as your next play. It is a $500 million market cap. It's a big play. It's not multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap, but it is up there. But anyways, this is basically my exit plan, right? And it may be adjusted depending on how much I need and how much I want, because like this is assuming that we get to 50,000 and I could just go, okay, let me just pay off these cars with this investment, these investments that I have, because typically like my money that I generate from a month will go back into my investments, and I want my investments to be able to support or pay off some of these places where I have interest. You know what I mean? But it all depends. So this is where it stands, and I plan on having about 100,000 left over to see what that could be worth. If it's worth $3, worth $10, whatever it is, and depending how much I need, right? If I feel as though, okay, that's enough, I don't need to make a crazy amount. Like when people go, they'll say, oh, I want to make 10 million, 20 million, $100 million. It's like, do you need 100? Do you need $200 million? No one really needs that. But the point is that you can utilize, if you have that ability to get to those levels, then the levels that you get to lower will be able to fund your life for the rest of your life, right? You have $10 million, and you can find a way to live off that $10 million by putting some into an index fund, gaining 10% per year, living off of $100,000, and having the rest of the money also make money for yourself. That would be amazing. And being able to put money into, let's say, a 529 account for the kids, and all different types of investment accounts that are going to give your kids value, give your significant other value, give yourself value. And now you're sitting on maybe $250,000 a year or $300,000 a year off of just passive income. Would be phenomenal, wouldn't it? You have a certain amount put into dividend plays, and those dividend plays generate about $2,000, $3,000, let's say a month. So all of these places to where you're getting this passive income from, that's really the goal. And I think you can get that with some of these plays like Jasmy coin, that's up in the 1 cent range. Again, 35% up at a $529 million market cap with $611 million worth of volume. I wonder where most of the volume is going through. I could probably take a guess and say that it's Binance. So most of the volume, oh, that's wrong. Most of the volume is going through BitTrue and XT.com, $121 million going through XT.com. And then BitTrue is seeing $145 million. Why are both of those seeing that much? Is it because those are like available in like Japan? Is that really the case? Or like what's up with this exchange? As it say, we rank globally, top tier volume, notably XRP trading. Our platform provides broad range staking options, diverse trading pairs, and specialized. Okay, blah blah blah. Does it say like where it's offered? Because maybe that's the case where you see a lot of Japan activity. Is it a lot of money that's flowing through that? BitTrue is from Singapore. Okay, thank you for letting me know. 2 million and I'm good for life. That's what I'm saying. You don't really need that much. It will be delisted in Binance once announced. Jasmy will drop a lot more than 50%. Is that what you're saying? So something that's building, something that's generating $92 million worth of volume just for Binance alone. Actually, more than that, right? $94 million plus this. You have $106 million worth of volume through Binance, and you're saying that it's going to be delisted. Why? I mean, you spread any type of FUD or any type of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's okay. It just makes it stronger in the end. It's in the monitoring stage. This is risky. It's been it was in the innovation zone for a long period of time, which it shouldn't have been. The amount of positions that were in the innovation zone and the type of positions that are there, Jasmy is light years ahead of every single one that is listed there, right? And Jasmy should have never have been in there, and I don't think it should be where it is right now. I think it should be a lot higher. We should be seeing this at 5 cents right now if it wasn't for Binance, falsely putting it in that spot. When will the last XRP be mined? What? What are you talking about? When will they release the last XRP? I don't know. I guess it would be 48 months, 47 months. Make 200 million, can do a lot of good to a needy. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. If you make a lot of money, you definitely need to find a place to charity to kind of help out and to put some of that money in. Obviously, you have to pick the right one because some they only offer like 10% of what you donate. So if you donate $1 million, it's like $100,000 that goes towards the charity, and then everything else goes towards maybe some research and development, but you know but it'll go towards the salaries for the most part. So you need to pick the right charity. I like No Kid Hungry. I donate to No Kid Hungry, and um, it's a very good cause. I think XT just did a partnership with Jasmy. Remember seeing them post about it. Interesting. I mean, everybody posts about a partnership with Jasmy. So like, oh well, we're offering Jasmy. That's their form of partnership. So I don't know if it extended more than that, or if they had some sort of promotion that went through xt.com. But either way, it's just to create volume and create attention within that exchange for that position because it has a lot of hype and a lot of attention. Jasmy Coin always sees a high volume to market cap ratio. Okay, 115% volume to market cap ratio. The volume is up by 89%, and even as far as how far it has been up, over the last 7 days, this is insane volume compared to where it has been previous. But where the market cap was, you were looking at 10 to 30% volume to market cap ratio. Now you're seeing 115%. So again, a lot of volume flowing through Binance, a lot of volume flowing through BitTrue, a lot of volume flowing through XT.com. Even Gate.io is seeing 27 million. KuCoin seeing 20 million. So it's catching attention. It's bringing eyeballs to this play, and hopefully we can see a lot more conversations that are happening, and Jasmy becomes insanely trending. Right now, I see that it is trending on X. They have about 5,868 posts right now, and again, that's amazing. Guys, we have 433 people that are here. Make sure you take some time to hit that like button. Would love to get to 300 likes now. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. It does help out the channel. It helps out, with the ability to be able to just stream and put things out here. So definitely do that. Jasmy is going to $92. I don't think it's going to $92. I mean, you never know what could happen because Jasmy Coin is something where you have a max supply and you can burn a hell of a lot. So I understand how and why it could get to, $92-ish. Good morning, Matt. Jasmy is about to go King Kong. I don't disagree. Jasmy has been around for 3+ years, so it's know about its stability, and it will only get stronger and skyrocket. I agree. HRM is about to get listed on CoinMarketCap. Well, that's fantastic. I don't know what that position is. Matt, your title is missing the wait. Got you. Thank you. I was gonna say, what ing are you talking about? I'm not saying telling you. I tried to tell you Jasmy Coin is a sleeping giant. I tried to write it fast because as I saw it, I didn't even know it was at 1 cent. I saw it resist from 90% of a penny, and then I refreshed it and went to 1 cent, or I refreshed my Coinbase and saw it was at $10,000, and I was like, wait, what? So I got excited about that, and now it's at basically almost 11 or 1.1 cents. So that's fantastic to see. I gotta change this title over here because I copied the title. It's fine. It'll work. Joey Reds, thank you for joining me on Rumble. We got 11 people watching over there, so make sure you hit that like button if you haven't had a chance to do so. But thank you for joining me over on that platform. Let me go into that's not what I wanted. Let me go into the live stream, and we'll see what people are saying on X as well. We got 16 people that are over there. So what I what I mean, Binance play a key role to pump it and drop the price. So my advice, um, uh, using stop loss with Jasmy or any monitoring tag in Binance, at least if you encounter a huge drop, you will be on the safe side. Yeah, I mean, anybody that really does believe, if you're in it for, like, say, maybe the short term, if you have a little bit of a short term mindset with investments, what you could do is do what this person's saying and create a stop loss, and as you get to a certain place you sell that position, and you get out with a positive gain. I'm not saying this, right? What I'm saying is that, or what I'm doing is I'm holding on to my Jasmy coin because I believe in this long term, right? This is just a small glimpse of what we're going to get, and this is not money that I need right now. It is $10,000. That's amazing. I put $4,000 in there. I'm up $6,000. I could take all of that profit if I wanted to. I'm not going to, because I know that there's more within Jasmy coin. This is just getting started for me. Now, whatever you feel, you can make that move, because I don't want anybody to risk their money. And as you see certain levels that it is at, and let's say you decide to invest right now while it's up 35% and it decides to retrace, well, now it looks horrible for you because you invested at a higher point, kind of the highest point that it has been in a while, definitely the highest point that it's been in a while. So just make sure you guys are, if you want to take that risk to move forward and see this through maybe the next year or two or even 3 or 5 years, then do that. If you don't, then make sure you're managing your investment the right way to where you're making a decent amount of money from it. So can't sell until Lambo. I don't know about that. No future for me. I lose every time. Not for me. Look, that I 100% understand. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you should diamond hand it or anything like that. I'm not going to say that. You make your move. That's what makes investment strong, is having people that may not fully believe in it, but then other people that fully believe in it, right? You have people that are more short term, and some people that are more long term. As you see a little bit of a retracement from those people that may not see an opportunity, we now see a bounce from that level to push us up, because now we're not overbought. Because if everybody was just all strong about this position, then it would be like up, 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 and up, and then eventually everything would crash down, right? Really, really hard. Now, if you see it to where it's like it's all increasing, but then you have some people that are like, let me take my profits, let me take some of my initial investment. You see that little decrease, and that gives people the opening, the opportunity to now get in. Right now, people are probably seeing this and they're like, oh, I'll wait a little bit until it comes down, and then I'll get into it, right? That's what they're seeing. So they're waiting for that moment, and they're waiting for people to say, hey, I'm going to take my initial investment. I'm going to take my full profit. And then once you do that, those people are going to get in, right? That's giving them the opportunity. All right, we got 495 people here. My legs are freezing. We got 495 people here. Make sure you guys take some time to hit the like button. Like I said, I would love to get to 300 likes. I think right now the goal is like 350. So hit that like button. Are we in altcoin season yet? Right? I wanted to wait until it reads it, but it takes forever to freaking read it. I don't know why. Are we in altcoin season yet? That's a good question. I don't think we're there yet. We're approaching it. Like if you look up here, you always see this information. Bitcoin dominance is currently at 51%. We are not there yet. We are approaching it though. Once we see Bitcoin's dominance drop below, let's say 50%, and then consistently drops, it doesn't like consistently increase, then we start to really approach altcoin season, a true altcoin season. Know that at the peak of the market, Last time the lowest I've seen it, right? I know it did get a little bit lower, but the lowest I've seen it was 38% for Bitcoin dominance. As you see that, you know you have a lot of other things that are taking over that dominance. Things like Dogecoin that was worth $100 billion or almost $100 billion. You
Brian
had
Herzig donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Are we in alt season yet?
so yeah, like I was saying, during that time you saw 38%, and you saw XRP that was worth 120 billion. You saw BNB that was worth 120 billion. Solana that was worth like 90 to 100 billion dollars. Same thing for ADA. All of these positions that were worth so much more than where they are right now. Like you're not only looking at like some of these positions that are here that are worth 27 billion, right? Well, 22 billion when it was worth 100 billion. Like you have a 4x until you get to even that point, right? So you have all of these plays that should be worth a lot more, and they're not there yet. But today we just got Jasmy coin that's absolutely exploding, which is great to see. My cost basis is 34% of a penny. I don't even know what to do now. I mean, it's totally up to you to make whatever move you want to make. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody to sell. I'm not going to tell anybody to buy. I'm not going to tell anybody to, hold on to the position for dear life. I want you guys to make your own decision and how you feel about that play. Know that I will tell you exactly what I am doing. And what I am doing is holding on to the position for until we get to a level of 5 cents where I will take 100,000 coins or tokens of mine and sell those. And it will only give me $5,000, my initial investment, plus a little bit of profit, while leaving $45,000 that's still sitting in there. So I know of what this should be and will be. I know that this will be worth multiple billions of dollars. It's just a matter of time until it is. Not financial advice. Yeah. I mean, I don't say it only for my protection. I don't only say not financial advice for my protection. I say it for you guys, right? You should be looking into this and doing your own research because
Kevin Aloan donated €1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for that donation. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. So yeah, you should be looking at your own research, and it makes you feel better about holding the position. It makes you feel better about your investment when you decide to, sell, buy, do whatever you're doing. But you take in all the information you can take in, and that's what I'm here to provide. We're almost at 350 likes, guys. Hit that like button. We're at 314, so we're approaching that level. Nobody's saying anything on X. Anybody have any opinions on X, or are you just here to listen? Feel free to comment in the comment section. Let me know what's on your mind. How much Jasmy coin do you have? Do you have any Jasmy coin? Are you thinking about getting it? Are you looking for a retracement point? Let me know all the information that you have. Do you have a realistic price for H-bar in this bull market? Not really. I only have a very small amount of H-bar. When I was looking at H-bar, I think I had it in my, I think I have it in here. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. I guess I don't have it in here because I have such a small amount that I'm like, it's not really worth it for me to break that all down. So I really don't have a realistic prediction for H bar. But I would probably be looking at, let's say, 2 to 3 X over the previous all-time highs, market cap wise. The last time I took financial advice, I wound up selling pictures of my feet on the internet. Well, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like, I don't know why you would take financial advice and do that. I don't know if that's financial advice. I think that might be just, I don't know what that is, but that's not good. PlayStation is coming into Jasmy too. I did hear a little bit about that, but it was like it wasn't confirmed. It was more of like a hey, what's the deal with PlayStation? Within the AMA, and it's more of like there's no answer. It's just like a smile and kind of hinting to the fact that they have something cooking up, but It's not confirmed. 1.5 million coins. You have 1.5 million? That's fantastic. Is it at a low cost basis there? My nose is so, every time I talk, my nose is so itchy. But if I stop talking, my nose doesn't itch. It's like the vibration of my voice. It makes my nose itch. It's weird. I know. I also, whenever like my hand, whenever I touch right here, I don't know if that's like some sort of nerve problems, but I touch right here, I can feel that right by my eye. Like I don't know why. That might be weird, but I thought that was weird the one day because I was like rubbing my hand. I was like, why is my face itching? And like, why is the inside of my face itching? Um, and every time I do it, it's like, yeah, I feel it inside my face. It's so weird. Um, I only got 100K Jasmy. 100K Jasmy is 100K Jasmy. I mean, that should take you a long way. It's not going to be the level of what everybody else has, but it's still, or what a lot of other people, not a lot of other people, what some of the bulls have, where they have multiple millions. I even have a little bit compared to them. So you make do with what you have. That 100,000 Jasmy is worth $1,000 now. Next target is 1.4 cents. How do you find these? How do I find these positions like this? So typically what I do, a lot of people on CoinMarketCap, let me just take you through like a little bit of a process. And this is not the exact process to find Jasmy Coin. I found Jasmy Coin when it got listed on Coinbase and I saw the dilution that was potentially coming because it had like 3% of the supply that was out there. And as I saw that 3%, I was like, if this decides to dilute everything, it creates a larger opportunity for everybody as long as it does get down to a lower price. Because where it was at $4 at one point, and then went all the way down to less than a penny. Like that's 99%, 99.9% of a drop. Like it dropped down very, very far. And I was like, what's the reason for this? And I knew it was from the dilution. So once that dilution was 100% out there, or at least 90% out there, I was like, let me get into this. Let me make my entry point. And that's what I did. But if we go through the process of trying to find something like this, typically what I will do is I don't like to focus on the first page. The first page is not, this is giving you more consistency. This is giving you more like, I invest into this and I know it's going to maybe 2x or 3x within the bull run. But people are looking for more than just that, right? Than just that 1x or 2x. You're looking for a play that's going to absolutely skyrocket. I did the same thing with API 3. I saw an opportunity. I go to the second page, third page, fourth page. Sometimes I'll go all the way down and I'll go to the sixth page, right? So let me scroll up and I'll go to like, let's say the fifth page. This fifth page will now show me a market cap of a $98 million market cap. And I'm looking through this to see what is like the best opportunity, what has the most volume, what is showing us, high volume to market cap ratio. And you could say that ARPA, it has a $148 million worth of volume with an $85 million market cap. Now, why does it have that much volume with a $85 million market cap? What's really, is there any type of concern? Where is this going to go? What's the potential? What's it for? That's where I start to look into that. And you really see the opportunity. Most people will focus on the first or second page of CoinMarketCap. And honestly, it's a missed opportunity because there's so many opportunities. There's so many things that are on the fifth page, the sixth page, the seventh, the eighth, the 10th page that's worth multiple millions of dollars worth of a market cap. And if it's available in things like Coinbase, if it's available in places like Kraken, if it's available in places like Binance and all of these other, S tier, tier one exchanges, it shows the opportunity that's coming for this eventual bull market. So I tend to move towards a lot of those plays. But you have to find ones that have all of the, like, checks all the boxes. It's not guaranteed that those things are going to play out that way, but it's something that has a large possibility to happen, right? I'm invested in Krill coin. Krill is available on Coinbase. This is a position that I feel as though has a good utility to it, is available on a platform that's an S tier exchange. Is also
Zakaria El Hamdawi donated €2 through Super Chat. 0.014 is the monthly 21 Emma.
okay. So the monthly 21 EMA. So you're going off the EMA to where it's going to resist from. Is that what you're saying? Um, but anyways, that's basically my process. Is I will go through it. I will find an opportunity like that. I don't invest a lot of money into these plays, but I do find something that's going to have a lot of volume, and the reason why it has a lot of volume is because of some unknown reason, but it's sitting at an $85 million market cap. There's so much more upside from an $85 million market cap than if you're at a $5 billion market cap or $30 billion market cap or something like that. So while I have all of these investments, I have investments in Bitcoin, investments in Avalanche, investments in Solana, investments in XRP, which I do think is going to be worth way more than just multiple hundreds of billions, but it will be worth that. But either way, it's at a $30 billion market cap. Well, I have money in ADA. All of these higher billion-dollar market cap levels, I also have things like API 3. And Beam is technically at $1 billion. But I have that. I have Jasmy coin. I have, I forget what the position is, ALCX. I have these that are worth maybe $100 million or $200 million. And then some that's worth $20 million, like a Krill coin. And something that's worth maybe 30 or 40 or $50 million, like a farm coin. So I'll find those plays just like Jasmy coin, and I'll find those off of the first page. So if you're looking for something, a bigger player, play it that way, right? This is something that I have some knowledge that I offer on Patreon, but I decided to put this out here. But it's the best way to do that. Don't focus on the first page. The first page should be what you're consistently investing into, right? So maybe $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever you're looking at for that eventual 2x or 3x or 5x or whatever. But then you take a little bit more risk on some of these plays that are on the 5th page and 6th page. I've been awake all night watching Jasmy. I haven't. I've been sleeping. I saw that Jasmy was moving. I wanted to, but I was so tired yesterday. Let me go back here. Let me see where Jasmy coin is right now. I know it is coming back down. That's good to see. It's good to see a little bit of a retracement. It's good to see a little bit of a retracement. Currently seeing it at 1.04 cents, 1 cent and 4% of a penny. So yeah, it's good to see that retracement, because if you see a retracement, it opens up the door or the opportunity for people to get in. Whether that opportunity is over here at 95 percent of a penny, 96% of a penny. Again, I'm in it for the long term. Even if this finds a way to come back down to 70% of a penny, still holding $1 million. Yes, it will be a missed opportunity to be able to sell up here and then reinvest that down here to get more millions. But I'm not really looking for that. I'm not looking to time the market. I'm looking for time in the market. That's what I'm looking for.
King Yara donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Are you going to update us on Elmo?
Am I going to update you on Elmo? I mean, I don't really have much of an update there. I mean, from what I understand, I talked to them and I updated people on exactly where I stand with them. They claim to me that they didn't ask me for a video, they didn't ask me for anything, and that basically my videos don't help, or what I do doesn't help. It's not a good thing for them. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And it was a missed opportunity for them, because they could have stayed with burning on these exchanges and made an impact there. And they would have made a large impact there by being able to be on these exchanges and burning on these exchanges. You don't have to get offered on MEXC, because MEXC is not going to guarantee you millions of dollars worth of volume. That's just how that goes. So I don't know. I don't really have a true update. because it seems like they're very focused on MMA and not focused on that position at all, which is, again, a missed opportunity. Like, I feel like they had a large community, a lot of hype that was building around them, and they had growth for a while, and then they gave up on that growth. So it sucks. It really does. Now,
Rozzy donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Is 1 cent a resistant level?
So 1 cent honestly should have been a strong resistance level, which it was, right? If you look at 1 cent, previously, well, the closest that it's got has been here, 96 cents. So resisting away from this level shows that it does have a resistance around that 1 cent level. Typically, you'll see it resist before that point, not exactly at that point, unless it's truly like the strongest it could be. For cryptocurrency, very difficult to hold a lot of these supports and resistances. It gets close to those levels and then resists away from it. So it would be treated as a support level. It should be treated as a support level. However, again, cryptocurrency doesn't really hold supports and resistances well. You've seen EMAs that are broken. You've seen simple moving averages that are broken when it should consistently bounce off those levels. Anytime I do my analysis, you always see, especially off of certain resistance and support levels, you always find an outlier that broke through that level but didn't actually provide like a larger increase. Now you could see here that it immediately, like, it had no struggle. It had just this struggle, and then it absolutely broke through this level up to 1.1 cent. Not only just 1 cent and then kind of resisting from that level. No, it went up to 1.1 and then now starts to drop down. So it should be treated as a level of support, but again, it could be something that you see that it kind of breaks through that level of support, which is fine. It's fine with me. It may not be fine with everybody else because they might not be in it for the long term. I am. The act of profit taking. I have $1 million I bought at 40% of a penny, main bag XRP, and confident that will explode. And all of a sudden, wait, sorry, I missed it. XRP bag and confident that it will explode all of a sudden soon.
Light donated €5.99 through Super Chat. Jasmy needs $22 billion market capitalization to reach 46 cents, which is exactly what Cardano currently has.
Yeah, we have to look at it at not what Cardano is currently at, but if you compare it to, because I know people may be comparing it, they're like, oh, it needs to get to a $50 billion market cap, which is where, which is 20 billion more than XRP, or they start to compare it to things that are here right now. But you got to understand, Jasmy coin will grow just as everything else will grow. Jasmy coin should be worth multiple billions of dollars. Whether it's worth tens of billions of dollars or not is, I'm not 100% sure if it will truly move to that level. Obviously, I want it to move to that level, but it needs, actually, I look at it and I look at all of the things that are being implemented and all the different, the community, the popularity. It should be worth tens of billions of dollars. It's just whether it's high tens of billions of dollars, right? Can it be worth 22? Can it be worth 30 or 50 billion dollars? Can it be worth what Cardano is now, right? And it's not about that. It's about the movement and what it will be worth. Can it be worth what Cardano is now? Yes. Is Cardano going to be worth way more than where it is right now? Absolutely. I think it's going to be worth probably north of 100 billion, approaching 200 billion dollars. Even some people believe surpassing 250 or 300 billion. And that's the way that they look at that. So you can't really look at what Cardano is worth right now and go, oh well, Jasmy coin is not going to be worth that because Cardano is worth that, and Cardano is better. Right? One, that's everyone's opinion, whether they believe Cardano is going to be worth more or Cardano is better. But Cardano still has a lot of growth left to do. And I feel like you're going to see that at the same time you see Jasmy coin running as well. That makes sense? Hopefully it does. But I sort of agree with it. You have to factor that into it right now. We have 369 likes and 528 people that are here. Again, make sure you guys hit that like button. We're approaching 400 likes. This hat kind of hurts my head. Kind of tight. Jasmy needs to hurry up. Hurry up for what? Like hurry up and keep moving? Or hurry up and like fall down so you can get in as an investment. Is that what you're saying? Jasmy will easily do a 20x in the bull run. I don't disagree. It's a shit
Devin
coin, bro.
Ford
Why?
donated $2 through Super Chat. So glad you showed me Jasmy.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Again, I'm here to open doors for people, and if you guys walk through it, you know, you're walking through it and seeing the opportunity, and it makes you feel great about making that investment. I put out the videos every day talking about, or not every day, but definitely, you know, maybe one time a week, two times a week, or something like that. I put out those videos, and as I put out those videos, people see that opportunity, and I'm glad to be able to be here to open that door. Somebody says that it's a shit coin. Why should it be worth that much? I mean, that's your opinion. It's understandable if you believe that that's the case. And everybody that is not a part of something, that missed out on an opportunity, that sees the growth within something, that eventually sees it blow up. One, when it does blow up, they're nowhere to be found. And if they are somewhere to be found, they're still talking a lot of crap on the play, right? And saying that, oh, well, just because it's worth $22 billion, it's now going to be worth, less than $300 million or $3 million in 5 months or something. And it's like, why continue to talk negatively about something? If somebody has a play, I'll give my opinion and I'll talk about why I believe that that's not going to be worth as much as the next play. But honestly, there's not going to be many failures within the crypto space. Yes, you're going to have a lot of, you have rug pulls and you have all of those things. I'm talking about when you talk about legit projects that are offered on many different exchanges that offer different types of utility, there's not going to be many failures within the crypto market. And that's just because crypto is a thriving market, a thriving industry overall. When you look at just crypto in general, it's thriving right now. And this is just the beginning. It's like investing into kind of any company as the stock market gets established. Like you're going to see that growth eventually within 20 years is going to be crazy. And this is where we're seeing like the 10-year to 15-year mark, and we're approaching the level to where we can now be where it's a truly thriving market. So again, it's all your opinion on whether you believe that Jasmy is going to be worth anything. It's all your opinion on whether you believe that any project's going to be worth anything. But again, it's just your opinion. So we'll leave it at that. It's no offense to what, hopefully there's no offense to what you're saying to me, but I don't try and offend anybody. Anyone know when the lockup is and how many tokens is getting locked up? So the initial start is only 100 million from what I've heard, 100 million tokens. But there's going to be opportunities to where more gets locked up throughout time. I don't know exactly when it starts, but it's supposed to be in this first quarter. So sometime before the end of March. That's the way that I've heard it, come across my desk. I invested in it at 40% of a penny, but I just sold all and threw gains into XRP. That's fantastic. If you made any type of plays, that's great. That you I don't know how much you made because you said you started at 40% of a penny, but I don't know how much you invested at that point. If you invested $1 million, invested I guess $4,000 at that level, you have $1 million, which means you took the $10,000 and threw it into XRP from these levels, which is great. I think XRP is fantastic. I love XRP. I have a lot of XRP. I don't hate that play at all. But yeah, I mean, that's your decision to make that move. All right, I'm waiting for this super chat to be read. I appreciate the super chat, King um Yared. King Yared.
King Yared donated $4.99 through Super Chat. What altcoin you believe in the most will make you a millionaire this bull run?
What do I believe the most will make me a millionaire? So I believe in millionaire opportunities, not necessarily um, just automatically being a millionaire, because when you see the opportunities, you take those opportunities, and you got to make sure that you're doing right by your family. And whenever you get to a point where everything is like paid off and you don't have to worry about any type of interest that's there, um, that's where you start to go, okay, well, now I can worry about maybe making $1 million or making $100,000 here or whatever. Um, but if I was to say what altcoin will do that for me, I would probably say XRP, just because of the potential of what it is and how much I'm gathering and how much I invested. I do think that that's a large possibility. I also look at CRO as a larger play. That's why I'm holding the most of those two positions. I would say that now Jasmy Coin I'm holding more than CRO, because CRO hasn't moved as much as Jasmy Coin has. But the point is that I'm holding a lot of those three plays. The best one to give me an opportunity probably would be XRP. We do have CRO. And then when it comes to meme coin play, I invested $7,000 into Grok. And I think Grok is a fantastic meme coin play, but that's all about the meme coin and it's no utility associated with it. It's just the meme ability behind it. And that's my opinion. So that's giving me a larger opportunity to also make that move, especially if they're going to be burning, 300 million out of their 6.9 billion coins. So, I'm ecstatic to say like for that position and for a lot of these positions, but those are probably the ones that I look at the most um, when it comes to becoming a crypto millionaire from that. Jasmy topped out, could possibly 2 or 3x from here, but that's it. I mean, that's your opinion. I see way more than that. With the movement that we're seeing here, the level of popularity and the consistency within being invested in a lot of these other exchanges, it's not, it doesn't go unnoticed when you look at the level of volume and you look at where it comes from and how it comes from across the board, meaning that people see the popularity and they see the interest within this. And if you're seeing the interest on paper, that interest only gets greater when we see more money that's flowing into the market. So I understand where you're coming from. And if you believe it has topped out, it's a 2x or 3x above this, only getting to a 3 cent price point. I understand why you're thinking that, because you're looking at the highest market cap that it has been to, and it's a $1.3 billion market cap, maybe looking at a $1.5 billion market cap overall, saying that it could get to a 3x. However, in most cases, just in a standard low level case, you typically see 2 to 3x over what the all time high actually is market cap wise. So if that market cap is a 1.3, let's just round it up to 1.5, you can at least expect a $4.5 billion market cap from it, just from that alone. Now, if you see the level of popularity that builds onto that, you also see that factor into it as well. So that's the reason why I'm looking at this as multiple billions of dollars and damn near pushing, tens of billions of dollars. And hopefully, I'm hoping that we get a lot more attention that builds to, generating more hype behind it to push it to that $1 level, which would be a $50 billion market cap. But again, this is just my opinion. These are the things that I look at, and I haven't been wrong yet. So it's cool. It's still on the fence about meme combat. What do you think about that project? So I'm interested in the concept of it. I just haven't looked into it consistently, right? I can't say that uh I'm always on the fence about like brand new projects, but then again I'm not, because it's like if you get into those, you can potentially see that 10x or 20x that you wanted to see in a lot of other plays, but you can see it here, right? And it's a risk that you end up taking, and if that risk ends up paying out, you now just made 21 or 30 or whatever $1,000 from this one play, this one investment that you put into for a very short period of time. That could be the case. So I'm always skeptical about it, but if I have money to risk or have money to play with, I typically go that route. Do you think ADA will flip XRP in the short term? Well, if XRP doesn't get any clarity, yes, ADA can definitely flip XRP. However, if XRP gets that clarity, which honestly we should get some clarity within the next 2 months, um, then no, I don't think that's the case. I mean, ADA is kind of behind XRP, very behind XRP. It's sitting at like a 22 or something $billion market cap. Let's actually go to the overall market. Let me go here and just look at the overall market cap. And we're looking at a $1.99 trillion market cap, almost a $2 trillion market cap, which is phenomenal. I can't wait to see that and surpass that. But XRP sitting at a $31 billion market cap, and Cardano sitting at a $22.2 billion market cap. So it's got a long road. It's got about $8 billion to really make up, and I expect XRP to really run to another level. But again, it needs that clarity, and it doesn't have that clarity yet. So, but specifically, wait, where was that? Yeah, but it is a all venture capitalist firm in Japan that are holding a crypto. Is just be more of the same thing we have right now. Fix it, okay. But specifically is blocking the way to go back or even exceed the previous high. I don't know what we're talking about here. Richie, thank you. First of all, I haven't seen you here in a while. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you're still making videos. I haven't watched a video. I actually don't watch a lot of YouTube now. I try and stay away from watching YouTube because if I get into kind of this this I don't know what words I'm looking for, a rabbit hole. I go down this rabbit hole of watching a lot of YouTube videos that are related to investments, and I consistently watch more and more and more. And I'm like, I look at the time, it's one o'clock, and I look at the time again, and it's 5. And I'm like, did I even feed the children at this point? And I'm watching YouTube. Like that's the problem. So I need I need to make sure that there's
Richie's
never been an
Plain
issue
Talk
there.
donated $20 through Super Chat. Matt, it got harder to watch you this early. My schedule changed.
Oh.
Just know I'm catching your videos. Keep up the awesome work.
Well, thank you, Richie. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're still making content and everything. I know it's been difficult because my schedule actually changed from streaming maybe a little bit later since Hayden's now at a daycare to now streaming like really really early. Today Hayden's going to school and then she's going to be home later, so I'm probably going to stream for a while and continue to stream today for quite some time, and then we'll move on somewhere maybe at like 9:30 or something. But I do appreciate the super chat. I appreciate you being here, and hopefully I can catch one of your videos and you're still making content, um, to this day. So thank you for stopping by and thank you for the super chat and to know that you still watch the videos and stuff. So again, thanks. Richie the goat. We miss you, Richie. Yeah, we haven't seen him here in a while. Um, definitely go and check out his channel. I don't know if he's still making consistent videos, but he definitely has a lot of content on his channel, and he tells it how it is. So go and look up his channel, Richie's Plain Talk. It's 2025, and Jasmy is a top 10 cryptocurrency with a price of $1.50. What are you buying first, Matt? What am I buying first? Depends what I spent other money on. If it's 2025 and everything else moved, and let's say I do have, $6 million or something like that from my entire portfolio, then what I'm doing is I'm probably just upgrading my setup a little bit more with two new monitors, and maybe even keep the other monitors and have like 5 monitors, but having 2 new monitors here and Yeah, I think that would be fantastic. I would be uploading a lot more of instead of single videos, I would be uploading a lot more of like a full consolidated video of like the entire market and different things that are happening within it, rather than single videos that are there. I typically do that because I want to be able to have structure. But as we have that, I'll probably have more of a longer update video on things that are happening in the entire market, what my portfolio looks like, all of the above type of situations, so that I can, kind of spend more time with the children. So I would definitely say that. Let's see. Guys, we have 7 people that are here. Thank you guys for watching on X. I appreciate it. Do you think we'll see the price of Jasmy retrace? Yeah, I mean we're seeing a retracement right now, a little bit of a retracement. But you need to see retracements in order to see bounces, in order to see strength. It just can't be completely oversold, because if you look at something, which I don't know if we have the ability to look at indicators that are over here, you can go to Trading View and look at it. So maybe if I go over to Trading View and I type in Jasmy, so let's see, add a symbol to my watch list, and we'll look at Jasmy to USDT. I don't know if I added my the indicator. Like these indicators that are talking about dollar cost averaging out as you see these. So whether you dollar cost average in or you dollar cost average out, this indicator that I have here is the HG algo indicator, which honestly is a great indicator. It's been helping me out for a while, and I've always used something kind of similar, but it was overcomplicated to do that, where you factor in like the RSI and different indicators within simple moving averages to understand exactly where that low point is. And this is kind of factoring all that in into one simple to kind of digest indicator. So yeah, if you want to check this out, it is a special indicator. It's an invite only script that I can provide the information for once I get into YouTube really quick. Give me a second. Let me go back here and I'll go to my videos and we'll find it. We will find it at some point. Come on. Yeah, so HG Algo. Definitely go ahead and give it a look. Yeah, let me put this in the chat. Yes, let me put this in the chat. Feel free to check out this link to HG Algo. It's in the chat. It's also in the description where you can get this indicator. But what was I looking at? Something with Jasmy Coin and where Jasmy Coin is currently. I don't know what I was actually looking for. But as you see where we are, we're not currently at the stage to where you should be seeing a dollar cost average into it. Right now you're seeing dollar cost average minus, which means that this is where people are, taking profit as they see on the way up. You're taking profit. You see here, you're taking a little bit more profit, and even at the peak point, you're taking that profit there. But it's not telling you any type of dollar cost average pluses yet, because you're not at the level of retracement that's enough. So it is retracing right now slightly, but it's not a ridiculously massive amount that it is retracing. You want to see it down to probably this point, which is 97% of a penny. But yeah, hey, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to being a Make Money member. Jockey of Crypto, I appreciate you becoming a member. Typically, when we have like a decent amount of people here and it's way too much to really digest, we do a members only chat. I haven't done that in a while because it hasn't been a crazy amount that has been here, but today, is decent. It's really, really good. When I looked into Margex, it said I needed a broker. Is that correct? No, you don't need a broker. You can sign up, and you'll be able to manage everything. You'll be able to do everything there. So definitely check out Margex. It's a great platform. I've been using Margex for a while. I'm currently positive on almost every single play besides this AVAX play, which has come back a little bit. My liquidation point is $38. I only invested, was it 20? What did I invest there? I don't know what Matic. I invested 26 Matic, so it's about $26. So I think that's a value of $1. So I'm looking for this to obviously increase, but if it comes down to $38, then I get fully liquidated, which is fine. Obviously, I don't want to, but if it does, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's $26 that's there, but I would love for that $26 to turn into way more than that. As you can see in a lot of other plays, it's worth a lot more. But Margex is a great platform to where you can leverage trade up to 100x on certain plays. If you wanted to leverage trade XRP, you can leverage trade XRP. And you could see, you can also dynamically update things. So like I have my trend line that's built here, but I have a lot more information that's built on, let's say, Bitcoin and how Bitcoin has run to certain levels. And I wanted to see it surpass certain places. And you can see here, this was one of the levels. We obviously want to see it break through this level, which is about $53,000. But we also have where the trend of the 200 EMA is going. And you can see how this is basically following within that trend where I thought it was going to be. Now, it has broken out above that by a lot, broken way above this. So it's kind of broken this trend line. So I'll probably take this out. I'll delete that. But what we are looking for is how this 200 EMA starts to react compared to the overall price, and it's starting to pick up over this trend line, which is fantastic, meaning that when it does find a way to come back and reach back to the 200 EMA, it's a higher touch point for that. So anyways, Margex is a fantastic platform for charting, fantastic platform for leverage trading if you're interested. And you can trade up to 100x leverage on Bitcoin. You can trade 5x leverage. You can start with $1. You can say, hey, I want to invest 1% or whatever of my position. And you'll be able to do it at a 5x. And let's adjust this. You'll be able to do at whatever amount at a 5x. So say if I have 1% of my position, I want to do it at a 5x, that's going to be, or sorry, what is that, 5%? 5% of this position, it's going to be $6 USD, but I'm investing at a 5x leverage. So you can do that with $1. You can do it with $5. You can do it with $10. You can do it with a low amount if you wanted to leverage trade. Honestly, it's really, really fun, and I've been having a lot of success. Let's currently look at Jasmy coin, which again is retracing. It did end up pulling back past this point. So now you have a lot of room below it where this is going to be another significant point that you want to see. And hopefully we see it down there so it gives people the opportunity to get in. Again, I've done nothing with my Jasmy coin. I still hold 1 million Jasmy coin. Crypto Bacon, you need some pork. My mommy is the CEO. What are we talking about here? Thank you for becoming a member, brand new alien. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Matt, is that indicator worth $44 a month? Is it reliable? So it's been pretty good. You can check it out, give it a look, and see what it's all about, and give it a test run and all that there. But it depends on if you actively trade. It also depends if you actively dollar cost average in, right? Because it could be worth quite a bit for you as long as you are getting or using it, right? You don't want to, get something or buy something that's, not, it's not worth it to you because you're not utilizing it. But yeah, I mean, I've been using it, but I also, I get it for free, but I can tell you that I get the value from it because I've been dollar cost averaging into it. And if you're looking to dollar cost average to find the best place, the best time to do that, and also the best time to get out, that could be the case. But it's totally up to you. I'm not going to tell you to do it. If you could find a better strategy to do it, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to tell you to go and get it. I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can. I've been getting value out of it. And I've been able to dollar cost average in effectively as I have been using it. Let's see. So stoked my magic internet money friends are making money. That's great. Who would you recommend to watch on YouTube for learning to leverage trade? I'm as green as they come on leverage trading. So I produce a lot of videos on, there are videos out there for leverage trading, but nobody that consistently talks about leverage trading. And, whenever they do that, they teach like a class. I have a thing in Patreon. If you want to go and check it out, I have a lot of information. If you want to know more, feel free to ask me within Patreon. Click that link in the description. And let me see. Let me show you, because I have a whole collection within my Patreon that talks about leverage trading. And honestly, I feel like it's beneficial. And if I have anything else that I want to bring up, I will bring it up. It's not a course, so it's not structured like a course. But I do provide a lot of videos. So like if I go over to Patreon, view as a, why is it viewing that way? I don't want to view that way. I want to view a different way. It's only letting me view as a paid member. So if you view, I guess, as a paid member, right? If you view as a paid member and you go to collections, so if you go over here and you go to collections, you're going to see the different collections that I have. I have market updates. I have things that you should keep an eye on. I have leverage trading 101 with 9 different videos, and I have new buys that are sitting there. So if you click into this, you're going to see various things that I talk about, right? So leverage trading 5x versus 100x. I talk about leverage trading, trading and holding fees. Everything is green. Oh, that actually shouldn't even have been there. That should be in a different place. But it also has a Margex trading update. So I guess that's probably why I added it to that point. Yeah, I don't know why that was there. But leverage trading 101, cross margin versus isolated margin. Small wins mean everything within leverage trading. Keeping it simple, picking the right platform. Episode 1, pros and cons of leverage trading. So I try and give you as much as I possibly can within these. And if you want to go and check it out, feel free to check it out, because leverage trading is great. Just proving my point. You all know nothing about what you're investing in. And it's funny. People don't understand that. People don't understand that certain things don't really have. They have a potential use to what they will be. If you're looking for uses within everything, yes, uses are fantastic, but it's about the popularity that it shows, right? The popularity that comes with something like Jasmy coin. If that's what you're talking about, you're saying I know nothing about what I'm invested into. I know everything about what I'm invested into. Well, not absolutely everything, but I know a lot about what I'm invested into, and the things that make me get into an investment are not just only based on what the use case is. Even though Jasmy coin, you do have the data portion of it and being able to access your own data. Like understanding that factor of it, understanding what the market is worth is a different thing. Like I don't understand why so many people get like butthurt about the fact that somebody's investing into something for mainly the basis of the popularity and not really 100% surrounding the full use behind it. It's about the amount of people that are getting into it, the amount of connections that it has, the amount of volume to market cap ratio within something. The point is that I don't have a use of, let's say, a Charizard Pokemon card, but a Charizard Pokemon card is still worth $100,000. That's the point, is that it does have a use to it. If you're playing the game, no one uses it for that use. Not saying that that will be what Jasmy coin is, saying Jasmy coin has, various different aspects to it that could be a larger use case and different things that are coming on to it. So people don't understand this. They just, I don't know. They just want to be butthurt about the fact that they haven't invested into something. They missed the opportunity, and now they're like, "Oh, well, what is it all about? You don't know about it." Just shut up. Like that's all we need to say. It's just go somewhere where you can be upset in your own corner somewhere and project that on yourself, not on anybody else. Anyways, Jasmy is being watched by BlackRock, so understand it's the coin to have. It will be Japan's digital currency, so it will be wise to put some money on it and leave it alone. Yeah, that sucks that people are like that. I mean, they see something moving and they're like, oh, you know what? I didn't get into it. What is it really about? Why are you investing into it? Why did you make money from it? Explain everything to me because I'm the priority and you should pay attention to only me out of 407 people that are here. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'll pay attention to you. It's like, let's see. Jasmy is Japan's first approved token, and the founders are from Sony Corp. Their bios are quite impressive. My friend told me Jasmy was a scam, and now he's crying about it. I mean, people do that. That's the first thing they say. They have disbelief, and then when things do take off, they're like, well, maybe it's not. And then they get in late, and maybe they get a little bit of the opportunity, or it becomes a huge missed opportunity, and they end up holding the bag because now they're talking up Jasmy Coin or they're talking up whatever play. And I still believe it's going to be worth a hell of a lot. It's just whether it's like being in Amazon at a value of $3,000. Like you're in Amazon at a value of $3,000, but even though it had a split, let's just say it didn't, and then it goes down to a level where it decreases to 2,900 or 2,500, and that's where it kind of hovers. Still worth a hell of a lot for the people that got in early, and still worth a hell of a lot for the business. However, for that person that invested at the top, they may have never make money from that, or they may just make a very small amount from it, but not as much as the person that probably made millions of dollars from it. You know? Imagine going into a live stream chat to waste time giving a bad opinion about something you supposedly think is not good. Just shut it and go watch your favorite coin videos, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, they're probably wondering like, why are you talking about Jasmine so much when you should be talking about this position that they like? It's like, no, I'm talking about Jasmine today. It's the project that I'm talking about. If I go into other projects, I go into other projects, but mainly the live stream is about Jasmine Coin. I need like some sort of like headache medicine or something, which I can go get. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go get some like ibuprofen or something. I haven't drank any water either today.
Toys Hut donated £1 through Super Chat.
I think I heard a super chat down here or something, or somebody has been a member for so long. I don't know what has happened. Um, did someone send like some sort? Oh, there we go. Toys Hut. Thank you for sending a $1 super chat. I appreciate it. Um, hate when I get headaches. Don't we all, right? But yeah, thank you for the super chat, and also thank you for being a member for 21 months, Mr. P. Mom, why are you so upset? What are you talking about? I would say, don't sleep on Furry on XLPL or XRPL. It's like a game. Game launches March 20th. Coins being listed on 4 exchanges soon. $20 billion market cap. $20 billion market cap? Is that weird? Get super hydrated, man. Headaches, hate water. Is that true? Do they have their own? They have their own mind where they hate water and they go away because of water. Caffeine always helps with my headaches. Yeah, I don't really drink caffeine as much. I mean, I have energy drinks sometimes, but I don't drink coffee. I'm not upset about anything. Why are you talking? I don't know. People are talking about it in the chat. Matt, referencing your Jasmy spreadsheet video. Do you take a percentage out of these levels? I haven't watched that video in a while. Do I take a percentage out at these levels? No. So my first percentage that I'm taking out for Jasmy coin, which again, this exit plan spreadsheet, if you guys want this spreadsheet, I can definitely add this spreadsheet. I added so many different positions to here. But if you want this spreadsheet, I can add this to Patreon. Right now, I only have like maybe 6 or 7 positions that are over on Patreon, but you still have you have access to Jasmy as well. But if you want to access this exit plan spreadsheet, feel free to go into Patreon, subscribe to Patreon, and you can get that. But my first level is 5 cents. That's my first level, which would be a $2.4 billion market cap. The Cardano chart is eerily similar to. Um, you're talking about not the spreadsheet, but the chart. So I don't plan on making a lot from Cardano. I only have like $2,000 in Cardano. Glad I was able to dollar cost average and accumulate 255,000. Of course, I mean, I would be happy as well. I wish I invested at the like really lower point. Either way, I wanted 1 million. And I did invest at a low point, right? 40% of a penny is low. And where we currently stand, I'm up $6,000 on that $4,000 investment. Not up to $6,000, up $6,000. So I'm up to $10,000 right now. But I do wish that I would have been able to invest, a little bit more into that. I didn't have a lot of money. I wanted to buy 2 million Jasmy coin, but I wanted to spread it to different places. And I like where Jasmy coin is. I like where Jasmy coin is going to go. and I can't wait to see the progression. I can't wait to see the opportunity there. And let's see, $2 trillion market cap. Are we there? Did we officially get there? Jasmy coin is slowly decreasing down where it might even drop below 1 cent. So be prepared for that. So let's refresh this. No, we're currently at a 1.98 trillion dollar market cap. So we haven't approached the $2 trillion level yet. Maybe that's just to coin market cap here, but yeah. I miss Jasmy, but I rode SHX up 20x. That's fantastic. I heard on their AMA yesterday, year 2024 blockchain, that their stablecoin is in the making, as mentioned by Hara. You called this one last year. Remember? I remember. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Do you ever think that the gas fees will ever be reasonable with ETH? They're so damn expensive when you try to cash any token out of that chain. Yeah, as you see, sorry, I have like something stuck in my throat. As you see more movement, in Ethereum and everything there, you tend to see the fees get ridiculously high. So yeah, I don't know. Right now you have layer 2, which a lot of things, you don't really have everything built on layer 2 or flowing through layer 2. So it's just not, it's not giving you the lower fees. You still have these higher fees where things are built layer 1. So, okay, so it's just coin market cap. Are you looking at CoinGecko? That's probably showing $2 trillion market cap. So 2.01. Nice. Yeah, I don't see that on coin market cap. It shows a 1.89, but that's fine. But that's great if it's at a $2 trillion market cap. Is it too late to try and get into Jasmy? I don't think it's too late. I just think you need to wait for maybe a retracement. It has retraced a little bit, so you can start to dollar cost average down. However, there's so much room for it to maybe decrease a little bit and then see it, take off some more and bounce a little bit. So find the level that's best for you. If you're not in Jasmy coin at all, it's always great to get your foot in the door. It's just don't go all in, because if you go all in, you may miss an opportunity to like buy more at a lower level. I have to leave my insomnia medication is kicking in and I can't focus on the conversation. Well, I appreciate you being here. Hopefully, I don't know, like if you have to like take a break or something. I don't know how that works, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Honoranium is now listed on Coin Market Cap finally, and it shows in the green. Sorry to keep mentioning it. Not trying to be that guy. No, I mean if you have a play that you truly believe in or that you're a part of, I've been tagged in a lot of posts from, I guess, Honoranium. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But checking out, obviously it's a low market cap at those points, and you said it's now listed on Coin Market Cap, which is phenomenal. It's great to see. I'm not going to bring it up on the screen, but it is great to see that a position that maybe you've been following for a little bit is now listed on Coin Market Cap. I mean, you're seeing it at a $500,000 or $600,000 market cap. It only has $6,000 worth of volume, so the volume definitely needs to pick up on that play. If that's looking to be something bigger, you're not seeing a lot of volume within it, and you got to see some more.
Pudgy13 donated $5 through Super Chat. Honorarium Herm is now listed on CoinMarketCap finally, and it's showing in green. Sorry to keep mentioning it, not trying to be that guy.
There's a lot of like it's looking like it's growing in volume. It went from 6,000 just as we were talking, 6,000 to 9,000. So hopefully it gets a lot more volume. Hopefully it has a lot more of a push, and you see this continue because right now it's up 27%. So even though you're seeing this at a 500, 600 million or $600,000 market cap, you could see this grow with a low amount of volume. So definitely go and check it out if you guys are interested in it. 100% of the volume that's out there, give it a look. Yeah, but it's great to see Jasmy Coin at the level that it's at. It's great to see the movement that we have had within it today. It's just been phenomenal to see that, and we've been waiting for this for a while as people that truly have held Jasmy for a long time. We've been waiting for something like this to happen, for it to break that level of 1 cent, and to show this with $600 million worth of volume, to show the level of popularity that it truly does have. Like, it's big. It definitely means the world to me, and I'm sure it means the world to everybody else that's here. Guys, we have almost 500 likes. We're 4 likes away from 500 likes. So hit that like button, and I will appreciate it a lot. I'll appreciate it a ton. Let's see. So we got 4 people that are watching on Rumble. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch. 7 people that are watching on X. And we are officially over 500 likes. We're at 517 likes. So thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody that took the time out of their day to watch and hit the like button. I appreciate you. Matt, where can I get rid of some of my Lunic now that crypto.com delisted? I have 6 million coins. You can send it to Kraken. So Kraken has the ability you can send it over there on the Terra network and or on the Classic network, and you can sell it over there if you want to. But that's the place where you could sell it. I think you can also send it to some place else, but I can't remember where that is. But Kraken is the place to go. That's where I plan to go. If they decide to delist it, that would be my only other option that I could decide to sell at those levels. But I hope that Terra Luna Classic sees a lot of success, and I don't have to worry about that right now. I just took profits, and I hate having money on the sidelines. Any suggestions? Was thinking about filling up my ETH bag, perhaps. ETH has grown quite a bit in the last few days. I think ETH is up 12% in the last 7 days. It's up to about $3,000, very, very close to $3,000. So seeing ETH that's growing that much, I'm not saying that it won't grow that much, but it depends on what you need that money for. So if you sold your, let's say, Jasmy coin and you wanted to throw it into ETH, if that ETH is not going to be what you're holding there is not going to be a long term, you may be looking at a short term kind of letdown a little bit, because you may see a reversal in exactly where Ethereum is. It has approached the 3,000 level and resisted from there, so I would imagine it's going to break through it. And I don't know if it already did at one point, but you're going to see this eventually, decrease a little bit, and you don't want to invest as it's decreasing. It's up 12%, 13%. So you probably want to find something that has the consistency, right? That's at a reasonable level and can show a lot more growth from where it is right now. I feel as though if I was to take more money and throw it into a play that I know that needs to grow consistently, I would probably say something like an Avalanche that's sitting at $39 right now, which should be up in the $45 to $50 range. But it's more of like a play to where you're putting it to the side so that it's just gaining money, that it's not just sitting there, right? Or, for me, I would throw it into like CRO or something like that. But again, these are my plays that I'm looking at throwing money into. Caspa, that's way too far, like has grown way too much in the last 7 days, 30% in the last 7 days, up to 18 cents here. So you want to find something that has a consistency, but is not too risky to where it could pull back pretty hard, right? But where I tend to put a lot of my money to hold is Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, still sitting at 50 or 52 or almost 53. I keep a lot of my money in Bitcoin. That's like kind of my reserves, right? I have $3,200 in Bitcoin, and that just sits there. It's not because I believe in Bitcoin as a crazy value, which honestly could be worth, $1 million, like people says, or people say. But I I feel as though what I plan to do with it is just hold it, gain value with it slowly but surely, and then eventually pull it out because I'm not the biggest fan of Bitcoin overall. I just wanted to hold it as that store of value, kind of like holding gold, and then eventually when you want to liquidate it, you liquidate it. That's the way that I look at it. Um, I honestly don't know if I should buy more like Teller. I would love to have more Teller, but I don't want to spend any more money because I don't really have any more money to spend because I have taxes to pay. I didn't have a lot of money, but thanks to you, I invested $68 into Jasmy um, at 5 cents. Wait, what? You invested $68 into Jasmy at 5 cents. Like, are you saying you lost money? You said thanks to you, I invested, or are you saying at like 50% of a penny? Either way, gains are gains. Okay, 50% of a penny. Um, so now you're at like 130 ish dollars. That's great. Gains are gains, and love the percentages. When you can gain what you can gain, it's fantastic. So, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you can see a lot more gains there. Know that there's a huge opportunity if you want to try and turn $68 into a lot more. If you research how to effectively trade, the best times to trade, and you start trading with places or platforms like Margex, yes, it is something that is risky, and your $68 um, may be at risk if you don't do enough research, right? Because if you do enough research and you know what you're doing, you can consistently make money in leverage trading to where you trade $5 at maybe a 10x leverage, which gives you $50 that you're trading with, and you eventually make $50 off of that play. Um, you can make money a lot faster while leverage trading that way. Um, but again, it is risky because you don't want to sit here and take the whole $68 that you have or $100 that you have and invest it all into one spot. There may be a time where that does work, but it will not work all the time. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing. But yeah, it's a little difficult for me since I trade from India. So you don't have access to Margex. Oh, yeah. So if you have the ability to like actively leverage trade with a low amount of money, um, I would look into that because you can turn a little bit of money into a lot of money very, very quickly. But if you know what you're doing, don't think that it's going to be so easy because it's just like going to school for 4 years, right? You go to school, you go to a college for 4 years, or maybe even more, right? In my case, I go for 6 years to get my master's, and you you go and apply yourself and learn all about this for a number of years. If it takes you that long to learn this place that you're going to be working in for maybe the rest of your life or whatever, it's going to take you a long time to understand different patterns and different strategies that will work for you. So take it seriously, like if it is college or if it is a job, and you can make money from it. You can turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. It's not gambling if you know what you were doing. It's gambling if you just basically have this throw it on red mentality. Do what we did while we were in Atlantic City. We were just in Atlantic City and I took $60 and I was just, throwing it on 50-50 chances of red and black. And I was doing horrible myself. And then Erica was like, let me help you out. And she was like, she's not like, she gambled like one time before. She was like, let me help you out. And she was like, put it here, which was like 19 to 36 or something. And we ended up hitting on a bunch and gained all the money that I spent plus $15. And I was going with her. I was like, here, we're gonna keep going with you. And every time I wanted to go with her and I wanted to put more money if she was confident. Um, but she wasn't. She ended up not being confident. And I was like, it's the fact that you were not confident. That's the reason why this didn't work. So we ended up losing all of that, which is fine. I was there for just the fun of being able to do it. Um, I didn't care about. That's why I didn't put like $400 or $500 on the table. I put $60, on the table. But it was fun to be able to just be there and do that and sit with Erica, and then she takes me from $15 back up to actually 60 or $75, and I was like, this is great. Keep going. But yeah, that was fun. Again, I didn't risk anything more than that $60. I left after that, but I just wanted to sit down and just um, play the roulette table. But yeah, definitely check out Margex if you guys are interested. Fantastic platform. I want to check if I'm aggressively positive on any other place. 223% on Bitcoin. I I did take out my initial investment plus profit there, so I don't have to worry about what's there. I'm probably going to take out more of my investment when it reaches maybe 500%. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. I might even wait until like 1,000%. So I'll wait for that. Let's see, 100% for this, for Dogecoin. I am waiting for Dogecoin to make a huge move. So I'll wait until that gets to probably about 300%. When it comes to XRP, this play, I have a lot that's invested there at a 5x leverage. So I'm kind of waiting for that to explode to like $1, because if it does go to $1, right, or 90 cents, let's say not 90, 90 cents, that's 362%. Um, so yeah, that would be great. Whoops. Wanted to check this at $1, which would be 466%. So yeah, that would be amazing if I got to that point, because right now I'm trading with how much XRP on that one? 300, yeah, 371 XRP. So as I'm trading with 371 XRP, if I can gain, three times that, I gain another 1,000. So this is what I'm typically doing to gain more XRP there. I wish they had Jasmy over here. If they had Jasmy, I would be gathering so much more Jasmy just consistently. Um, but they don't. Hey Matt, should you do more live trading to I don't know what that word is. That leverage stuff for us, broke boys. Um, so you want me to do more live trading so you guys can see um exactly like what I'm talking about within. I mean, I typically do that as I go through my normal live streams. I talk about the live trading, and I'm currently in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight positions. I just invested into this position not too long ago, February 19th. This position is February 19th, but it is down a little bit. You have seen AVAX come back up, so it's back up to 39 um, dollars. So you can see certain plays like AVAX, maybe some of these plays you might see the opportunity on and make that leverage trade accordingly. So typically when I do a trade, let's see what I do have in my portfolio. So I have Ripple. I could probably take some of this Ripple. I have 50 Ripple that's available. I could probably take some of this Ripple and I could trade that. Let's see. So if I have 50 Ripple and I wanted to see an opportunity in other things, I mean, I see that opportunity in AVAX and I can consistently invest more into AVAX. So I would probably make another move into AVAX at a higher leverage, which would be a lot risky, a lot more risky. But again, I'm willing to take that risk with all the positivity that I have across the market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for AVAX. I feel like Caspa's too ridiculous, even though it has moved quite a bit. I could also do Dogecoin, but I feel like a lot of these are closer to where I invested, um, you know, or farther away from where I invested. So I want to look at AVAX, and I probably want to take what I have overall. I want to look at 100% of that, but I'm probably going to take it at a 15x leverage. I might want to take a little bit more risk because I do believe that it's going to be something that pushes pretty far, and it's only 50 XRP that I'm playing with right now, which would be about $25. So I might want to take it at a little bit higher of a leverage. So what I'm going to do is take a hella risk into this, and I hope that it plays out the right way, but you never really truly know. So I'm going to play it at a 50x leverage. How does that sound? Probably horrible to most people. Is there a good all-in-one indicator? Adding them in manually is frustrating. So I use, like I said, I have the indicator for HG Algo. HG Algo is a great indicator that I've been using to break this down. It is something that you have to use separate than Margex, but it tells you when the dollar cost average in, as well as when the bullish momentum actually has happened. So you can update a lot of this information to tell you whether you're looking for a momentum signal like this bullish momentum down here, or whether you have a dollar cost average out or a dollar cost average in. And that's one of the indicators that I'm using heavily to actively invest into a play. But yeah, that's a great indicator. I can provide that link. Let me see. I can provide that link in the chat. I'll put it there if you want to check it out. Feel free to check it out. Give it a look if you like it. If you like it, if you don't, let
Crypto
me know.
Queen donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Is there a good all-in-one indicator? Adding them in manually is frustrating. Tears of joy.
So this would be definitely a risky play, as things do potentially run. I don't know if it will, but if they do potentially run, then you end up gaining a lot from this AVAX play. However, again, 50x leverage provides a very, very low liquidation point, like, or high liquidation point, meaning that it's probably going to be $39. If it goes down to $39, then my liquidation point is like I'm going to be sold out very, very quickly, right? So we'll see how this plays out here. So yeah, 38.69 is my liquidation point on this play. However, I should be gaining, if it does find a way to increase, I gain a lot very, very quickly. So we'll see how that plays out. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. But you don't have to do the same thing that I am doing, because if you do the same thing that I am doing, it is highly risky to go 50x leverage. I rarely do that. You can see here 20x leverage is the highest one, and I'm negative on that. But then 10x leverage, you have 8x leverage, you have 10x leverage, and 5x leverage, right? So most of them are below 10x, besides the two that are negative that are up in the 20x to 50x leverage. So yeah, check out Margex again if you guys are interested. I think a good video would be an in-depth look and review on Margex platform, because it looks kind of confusing to me. Throwing so much money around on. I hear you. I hear you. So it looks confusing to break down. So I do have an in-depth video on Margex. I did go through the different pieces of it and what you can do. But if I want to go through an effective trade, like how to trade on Margex, they did do a sponsored video for me. So they sponsored a video that I put out there. It's on YouTube. Just type in Margex Matthew Perry, you'll find it. Gotta go, but not only listen to Matt learn from each other best live stream online, guys. My second best play came from a part of his family, or this family. Good luck today. I think Bitcoin is going to make a move today. Well, thank you for being here, Richie. I appreciate you listening in. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. Because all I do is try and open doors for people, and if people see the opportunity, then they take that opportunity. And I I don't like to take credit for the success of any play because, again, I'm just showing people the opportunity, and I expect you guys to look at it, research it, and if you think it's a good play, you make that play. So I appreciate the kind words a lot, but give yourself credit for that second best play. I talk about it, and you see that was just in a second opinion for you. So um, thank you again. You shouldn't be throwing money, any money around. It's if it's too confusing for you. Yes, true. Doesn't the ETF market open in an hour? So the stock market will open in 20 minutes. Matt, what do you think about Bonkcoin? I like Bonkcoin as a really good meme play for 2024. I have no problems with that play. I have $200 worth. I bought $300, but it's worth $200 now because I did buy at not the peak point, but definitely at a higher point than where it is now. So yeah, I like Bonk. I think it should be worth multiple trillion or multiple billions of dollars, not trillions, multiple billions of dollars. And can't wait to see what it actually is worth. I don't have a lot invested into it, but I wish I would have bought at a level of 20 or $10 million market cap because it had a 100 to 200x at those points. Uh, where can this go, Matt? For Jasmy, where can it go? I see it for 2024 at a value of 20 cents. That's where I'm seeing it. However, as you go further, you could see it up to levels of 50 cents, a dollar. It could even surpass my expectations for 2024. It really all depends of the popularity, which it shows it has a ton of, 115% volume to market cap ratio, which is big. But it has a lot of upside. It honestly does. Oof. Ugh. I'm like cold and hot at the same time, which doesn't make sense. I'm giving XRP another week, and if it doesn't move when Bitcoin pumps again, hopefully today I'm dumping most of it. Look, I understand where you're coming from. Consolidation makes me very, very excited about a play. Yes, I don't like the uncertainty that comes with it, but the consolidation within XRP makes me very hype about what the future will be and how strong this actual liftoff will be because you're seeing billions of dollars that's flowing into XRP consistently on a consistent basis. So I'm very hype um, about XRP, the future of it, the use of it, all of that. So no way am I selling XRP. I know the level that it's going to get to. Currently, it's up to 57 cents, and I think I'm closing in on being positive on that play because I'm at $12,200 and I'm only down $327. As it gets to 60 cents, I'm positive. As it gets to 70, 80, 90, a dollar, absolutely. A dollar of $21,000 here. Is it true Jasmy has an all-time high of $3? How come? So for Jasmy coin, for people that may not understand the all-time high of where it was at, the all-time high was $4, I believe. So with that all-time high being $4, a lot of people believe that it's going to get to $4 again. Look, there's a potential chance where it can get to $4, but know that if it gets to $4 at these supply levels, it would be a $200 billion market cap. That's insane, right? That's a lot for Jasmy coin. Unless it truly has a major impact on the world, I don't know if I can really see that, right? But anything can happen, so I'm not going to completely count it out. However, as you see this at levels of $1, that would be a $50 billion market cap. So you're probably asking yourself, how did it get to a $3 or $4 price point? Well, it had less supply. In the beginning stages, it had like 3% of the supply that was released. They decided to dilute the entire thing, adding all the supply that's out there, selling that Jasmy coin, and then obviously bringing the overall price down a massive amount. Did the market cap come down a massive amount? Yes, it went from a $1.3 billion market cap all the way down to I think it got to like less than $100 million market cap. I want to say, but maybe I'm wrong. But it got down to, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of a market cap, which is insanely low for where it was. But people still saw the opportunity. And I was looking for that to be completely introduced, where you see all of the supply that's there. 97% of that supply ended up getting introduced, meaning that it opened the door for me, opened the opportunity for me. And immediately when I saw that, I bought Jasmy coin. I bought it at 50% of a penny. Then I decided to go all in at a level of like 30% of a penny, which brought me to about 40% of a penny overall. And having that was just absolutely fantastic because I made so much from that. I was able to invest in dollar cost average down as I seen that opportunity. And I was sitting at 40% of a penny, and now it's at 1 penny, which is now worth $10,000. According to LCW, Jasmy's all-time high was 33 cents. Jasmy's all-time high, February 15th, 2021, 3 years ago, was $4.99. And that was with like 3% of the supply that was out there. Did not join on Jasmy. Is it still early? Is it still early? I think it's still early-ish. Just right now, you are still investing at kind of the high point. It is starting to climb back a little bit, but it might be creating a lower low and lower high scenario. So patience is key. If you're looking to make a move, I don't suggest that you just wait for everything. What I typically do is I put my foot in the door a little bit. And when I put my foot in the door, it doesn't mean that I invest everything that I own. It doesn't mean that I invest 50% of what I plan to invest. It means that I invest maybe 10% or maybe 20% into that play. And I'll see that opportunity there, and then I'll be patient with the rest. And if it somehow breaks out, I make a little bit from it. If it doesn't break out, then and it ends up falling back, well, now I have the ability to dollar cost average into it a lot more. So patience is key. Don't just get into something that's running. Make sure you find the best strategy for yourself to do that. So you mean $20 billion market cap is easily available or achievable? A $20 billion market cap? So I'm looking at more of a $10 billion market cap. So a $1 billion market cap is a 2 cent price. So as you see that add a zero, that I believe that a $10 billion market cap, or somewhere close to that, is definitely achievable in 2024. I think a $50 billion market cap is achievable. I think a closing in on $100 billion market cap is achievable. The point is that this could happen depending on the things that transpire throughout the year. And we already see the level of popularity that Jasmy coin has, right? Because looking at the volume that's consistently there, it's 10 to 30%. And today we're seeing it at a 150% volume to market cap ratio. So I believe it's going to be big. I believe it's definitely achievable. Everything that bull cycle pumped, I've been waiting for others to get close. 2021 may many were oversold. Has the lockup happened yet? No, it hasn't. I wanted to leave my Ethereum based tokens on Coinbase. but fees are so expensive. And after the ordeal I had with Voyager, getting $100 back when I had 1,100 on their exchange made me nervous. I understand where you're coming from. Coinbase can be expensive depending how much you have in there, but you can also trade it on the advanced exchange. If you do it on advanced, it's going to be cheaper. Also, if you have Coinbase One, it will be cheaper as well. I have Coinbase One, but it's only up to $10,000. So if you have a lot of money in Ethereum, then it may be a little bit difficult because it might be costly. Soro, I think. Wait, you're saying something to Soro, or you're saying Soro? I think Jasmy will go down to 70 or lower sometime today. Have patience. Many make big mistakes buying too high. I learned my lesson. I agree with you, Crypto Queen. I don't agree that it will go down to 70, but there's always a chance that it definitely could. I agree that you will see a retracement, and that retracement could be down to a level of 80. We may see this point as a significant resistance as well as this point as a significant resistance. I would probably say more or less this point up at about 90% of a penny, but there is that chance where it could come back down here where this consolidation and multiple touch points have happened. But again, it's all speculative. We don't really know exactly where it is going, but know that patience, you're right on that aspect. Patience is key. So understand that this may create a lower low and a lower high and consistently create that until you see maybe a bouncing point at some of these levels here. Coinbase charged me 2K to cash in Ethereum a while ago. Coinbase charged you 2K to cash in Ethereum? They charge you $2,000. I've never had a charge like that. I've absolutely never had a charge like that in any scenario. Never had a charge of $2,000. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. Man, I want to play some golf. I haven't played golf in so long, and I don't know what the weather is. Alexa, what's the weather? Sorry if you guys have one of those.
The current weather is 28 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather with a high of 43 degrees and a low of 22 degrees.
So it's going to be 43 degrees. There's snow on the ground still. So I just don't want any more snow, and I just want like clear skies and for it to be 60 degrees every day. 65 degrees would be absolutely perfect. 28, it's warmer here in Wisconsin. 28 degrees right now. Sorry. Every time I exit early and miss long rallies, how to exit at the right time in Jasmy so I won't regret missing the rally that is left. So yeah, this is where it's tough. It depends on how much you have. Typically, I like to go with like a 10% or 20% rule where I have like 5 chances to exit a lot, or I have 10 chances to exit some of the positions where I'm getting my initial investment. If I can exit at 10% and get my initial investment, it gives me so much room above to exit with 10% more, 10% more, 10% more, and eventually hit that end rally with maybe 100,000, Jasmy coin or whatever. So typically I would like to do that, but it really all depends on the different pullbacks that you see within it. If you see one major increase, then that could be something that prompts more of a 20% or 30%. And where you hold until it gets to that point. Like if it consistently runs and continues to run and you don't want to take that 10% yet, you can eventually take that 10% a lot higher. So say if it's like a Dogecoin, where Dogecoin goes from like 12 cents to jumping to like 50 cents and going from 50 to like 70. So within a short period of time, you end up potentially making a lot of money. So in like say the Dogecoin millionaires instance, he had like $3 or almost $4 million invested in Dogecoin at the peak point. Now he could have taken 33% of that, which would have been $1+ million, right? And then he could have seen the rest of the rally play out with $2 million still sitting in there. But no, he decided to leave it all in there and miss out on what he could have done with $1 million during that time. So you don't want to miss out on the rally overall, but you don't want to leave it in there for the longer period of time and then end up missing out on your larger opportunity and think it's going to come back, right? Because while that was at 76 cents, it came all the way down to being worth 8 cents a piece, or even lower. I think it was like 5 cents. So you have the opportunity on both sides to hold on longer or to sell sooner. But then you have an opportunity in the middle where you have to kind of gauge the situation. It's tough to do that because people will say all the time, the hardest part is to start investing. No, absolutely not. The hardest part is exiting the trade, because as you see these opportunities that are happening, you're up $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, you tend to see more because someone else told you that you can see more, right? I'm telling you to look at what you have there, and if you don't see the opportunity going further, or you don't see a lot of the opportunity going further, take your initial investment. It doesn't hurt, right? It may hurt in the long run, knowing like you're like, oh, well, I should have kept my investment in there. But either way, you made profit, you protected yourself, and you did the right thing. That's what it's about. I don't mean to elevate my voice. Like I tend to get energized when I talk about, exit plans and all of that, because they are important. They're very, very important. Up to 63 today in Charleston, South Carolina area. See, that would be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect. Would love that. I would go golfing every damn day if it was that weather. When I golfed down in South Carolina, the one time I was there, or 2 times I was there, I golfed and it was hot. It was ridiculously hot. I was sweating before I got on the first tee. Profit is profit, exactly. Matt is my first. This is my first bull run ever, and feels amazing seeing Jasmy pump like this. Yeah, I mean, it. I don't know. It does something inside your body to where it's like, I need more of this. It's like that high that you get, the adrenaline from investing is amazing. And don't let it get to you because you think that it's going to just continue. It's just going to continue and continue and continue. And that's how people got stuck holding all of the bags. It's okay to hold some sort of a bag because the long-term goal might go over multiple bull cycles. But when it comes to you taking profit, you got to make sure you find places to where you are taking at least something to benefit from that in the end. And the strip clubs ain't bad in South Carolina either. I wouldn't know. Didn't visit a single one. I don't do that. I'm married. Matt, this is my, I read that. Jasmy to $8. I wish. That'd be fantastic. Currently, so again, we could be creating a higher, like I said, a lower high and a lower low scenario in Jasmy coin right now. Currently sitting at 1 cent. Again, great to freaking see Jasmy coin at 1 cent, because so many people were like, this is not even going to get to 1 cent. And I want to say I told you so, but I don't know who they are. And Omar Grant, could you answer, please? Answer what? Where's Omar's question? Do you have a question somewhere? Omar. I put $20 in, and now at $122, should I take my initial investment of 20? That's always a great feeling. Yeah, I mean, take your initial investment of 20. I don't want to tell you to sell, but it always feels good when you have your initial investment. Now everything else that's sitting in there is gravy. If you want to take your initial investment plus profit and leave the rest that's in there, go ahead and do that. This is where people look at it and they go, if I invested a little bit, I'm going to become a millionaire from it. Not everything that you invest is going to become a millionaire from it. And you have to make sure that you take profit accordingly. If you make 100% or 200% or 500% or whatever from a play, take your initial investment, take a little bit of profit. It feels great to have that. Now you can invest that investment into another play that can hopefully do the same for you. So I've done that in plenty of cases in my Kraken portfolio. I've taken things that I've had as an initial investment of $5 and turned it into 50 or almost 100. And I'm taking that initial investment, I'm taking the profit, and I'm throwing that into other plays, into plays that I believe in for the long term. And that's the way that I do it even in the stock market. Any short-term play, I take those and I throw it into my long-term retirement account, my ETFs, my index funds. I throw it into those, and it will make me feel great about what I've gained from there. I know that this is not going to be forever, and you don't need to turn $5 into $5 million. It's just not going to happen in probably 99.99999% of times. Right? I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but it will not happen most of the time. Pretty much all of the time. But that one scenario where you will see that people make a lot of money, in my case, it could be Terra Luna Classic investing $43 into a ridiculous amount. So if you have that, take your initial investment. Feel good about the profit that you get. I'm doing the same thing with Bitcoin, Avalanche, with Teller. Right? I'm not looking for, like, a lot of these plays that I look at in my exit plan spreadsheet. Like if I go to ADA, I plan on making reality $3,000 from this. So an extra $3,000 plus whatever's left. So $12,000 overall. I don't expect to make $1 million from this ADA play. Same thing goes for TRB. I plan to make a max of $24,000 from it if it goes to those points. And if I get to, let's say, BTC, I don't even have that listed on here. I think I was looking at $255,000. I'm like, oh, I'll have $12,000 from this because I only have 0.05. Or actually, I think I have more than that. Either way, I have like $3,000, so a little bit more than that. But either way, I plan on making like $12,000 from it. The point is that you don't need to make $1 million from every play. And people that think that way end up losing a lot because they're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, but you're not going to make $1 million off of investing $5. Just take your initial investment. Are we a cult yet? I don't think so. Matt, appreciate your insight from Kansas City. Keep going, my guy. Well, thank you for watching. It's always crazy to me, and I say this all the time whenever someone tells me like where they're from. Sorry, this seat is falling off. It's crazy to me when people tell me where they're from because I'm always like, I could potentially go to these places and know somebody there. It's not necessarily saying that I 100% will, but I could potentially know somebody there or somebody knows me. And that's exciting. I'm not really a big people person. Like I'm introvert. I'm probably the most introvert that you will ever see. Doesn't seem that way on camera because I'm technically by myself. Even though I'm with you guys, I'm by myself. But yeah, it's always interesting to me. From VA, from Virginia. I'm from Finland. Like it's crazy to see how like where people are from, like, and how like people could be across the pond here. I was gonna invest into Maya, preferred in early 2020, and seen it hit $3.20. 3.2 million. That one hurt a little bit. Oh well, that's I don't know where that was in early 2020, but if it hit 3.2 million, you must be upset. It must have been like 10,000 or something, or 20,000, or $1 million or something. Or is that the market cap? Or are you saying that your investment would have hit 3.2 million if you decided to invest into that play? If Jasmy goes to $1, I'll buy you a round of golf. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Because it will go to $1. So I'll expect my round of golf. I'll remember AAKK. I'll remember that. That's easy. I want one round of golf. And I'm not talking about a regular round of golf. I'm talking about like a round of golf at like uh I don't know, Pebble Beach or something. The old course. Something expensive. At Pebble? Yep, Pebble. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, guys. I think the market is open. We're almost at 5,000 views, so I'm kind of waiting for that to jump to like 5,000 views. But if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. We have 600 people that are here. Um, and Yeah, 600 people that are here, or sorry, not 600 people, 600, almost 600 likes. We have 576 likes. We have almost 300 people that are here. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, I'm like running on fumes at this point. I'm starving and I need to get some videos up before I have to go get Hayden. Yeah, I saw in your dream today. I saw you in your dream today. You were running away from me not to see your house. What? Longtime subscriber, love your channel, brother. Thank you for saying that, Trade Wolf. I appreciate it. Can you do an overview video on crypto tax? I'm not a tax expert, but yeah, there's always a conversation that can be had on crypto tax. Hey Matt, $1 for Jasmy. I will be officially retired. That would be fan. I hope that happens for you. I really do. Watching from Davenport, Iowa. Davenport. Davenport. I said Davenport. Davenport, Iowa. Um, while DoorDash. Well, make sure you're not watching while driving because just listen. I don't want anybody to get into any car accidents or anything. And that's good. I mean, you're making extra money or money in general. Um, door dashing, multitasking. It sometimes does exist. We only need 12 more likes to get to 600 likes. So please hit that like button. It does help out. I decided to take out my initial investment um, at 50% from the top to bottom. And top is 2021 bull run and bottom is um, $15,000 or like Bitcoin. How's my strategy? I mean, it sounds like it could be a sound strategy. Obviously, there probably is some more information, some more detail that goes into that, exactly what you plan to do with the different pieces that come out of it, and just a lot of stuff. There's more than just um, maybe what can be said in just a simple summary of things, but it sounds like a sound strategy. If you have any strategy, it's better than having no strategy at all. And then you can also tweak that strategy as you go along. But once you see the bull market happen, you want to make sure you analyze everything and make sure you stick to your strategy as best as possible. If something comes out of nowhere, like say if you like they say you're sleeping overnight and somehow you skyrocket past your selling point. Well, now you can sell that same amount for a little bit more money, or you can sell two different amounts at this higher spot, right? So it all depends on what happens within the bull market, your strategy and everything there. So anyways, I got to get out of here. We got about 300 people that are still here. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We talk about Jasmy Coin. I'm going to put out a Jasmy Coin video later to talk about this movement and the growth potential and what I see within it and how it's one of my biggest plays now. So it has been one of my biggest plays, but now money-wise, it's up to $10,000, which is rivaling what I have in what was I going to say? I was going to say coin market cap, but it's crypto.com's coin Kronos. So anyways, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check out Margex if you guys want to start leverage trading today, because honestly, it is a really, really good platform. I like it. This is down 77% already. So I guess it has come down quite a bit from where it was. Current prices. Oh, actually, it has gone down even further. Oh, the one that I had already got liquidated. That's bad. We'll have to take a closer look at that. But either way, if you want to start margin trading or leverage trading, feel free to check out Margex. It's a fantastic platform. I've been having success besides the last investment that I just made. But feel free to check it out, research it, do the math, see what works for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.